Today I'm going to teach you how to avoid frostbite because the cold weather is not very forgiving, so it's important to know these tips. So the first thing you should know is how to prevent frostbite. So the first thing you can do before you even go out is check the weather where you're going to be out. Check if it's going to get really cold or windy or whatever, so you know what to expect. And then make sure you dress properly. Like, you never want to wear cotton as your under layer because it will hold the moisture in from your sweat and keep you cold. So make sure you dress in layers, but never use cotton as one of your layers. And another thing you can do to avoid frostbite is have mittens instead of gloves, because those will keep your hands warmer because your fingers are together. And also hand warmers, very good because they will keep your hands warm, your feet warm. So those are a lifesaver. Another thing you can do is make sure you stay hydrated and nourished, because that'll help keep your blood flow going and make sure your blood's flowing everywhere. And also, one of the most important things is to make sure all exposed skin is covered. So I have ski goggles on, I have a buff on, because I went skiing in -5 degrees, -20 degrees wind chill, and it's much colder than that when you're skiing. And I ended up getting frostbite on my face where I had my buff pulled down about here, and I got frostbite on my face. So you want to make sure all your exposed skin is covered like this. Okay, you also should know how to recognize frostbite in case you do end up getting it. So there's 3 different stages of frostbite. First one is frost nip, where your skin turns red and it hurts, it's cold. That's not super serious, but you wanna pay attention to that. And the next stage is superficial frostbite, which is what I ended up getting on my face. So your skin turns white and hard, and you lose feeling. I didn't think I was cold. I'm oh, I'm not cold, but I was getting frostbite because I couldn't feel it was cold. And then the worst kind of frostbite is deep frostbite, where it turns black and purple, and so that's the worst kind of frostbite. So if you do end up getting frostbite, you want to make sure you treat it properly, and you only want to treat it if you know you can keep it warm, because if you're out in the middle of the woods, it could freeze again if you try to warm it up. So, but if you know you can keep it warm, you can put, if you have it on your hands, you can put your hands in your armpits. That keeps it warm. But the best way to if you do get frostbite is to put where you got frostbite in a warm water bath for about 30 minutes. So it'll warm your skin back up and hopefully get better. So I hope you enjoyed these tips. Make sure before you go out in the wilderness or hiking or anything in the cold, you make sure you know what to do if an emergency does happen. So make sure to watch my other videos, subscribe, and thanks for watching.